Okay, guys, so let's just do a quick review of Rh incompatibility. So who is affected? It has to be an Rh positive dad and an Rh negative mother. So if mom is Rh positive, it does not affect her at all. We do not test for this. It only has to be a mother who is A negative, AB negative, B negative, or O negative blood types. Now, when she gets pregnant with a positive father, the baby will have the positive trait. And if the baby bleeds and there's some type of problem with the placenta or the lining, or she's in a trauma, or any of this positive baby's blood gets into her system, she will make an antibody against it, because she's trying to preserve all of her negative blood cells. And when these positives get in here, the body says, no, these are not supposed to be here. We don't want them here. We're going to make an antibody. So in case she ever gets exposed again, then it will kill that particular blood type, blood in there. So what our goal is to give mom to go ahead and find out that she's a negative blood type. That's on entry to prenatal care. Then at 28 weeks, you guys, 26 to 28 weeks, we test her. We do an indirect Coombs test to see, has any of this fetal blood gotten into her system and has she made an antibody? We're hoping that it's negative. We don't want it to happen. If it does, so for prophylaxis, we're definitely going to go ahead, and we're hoping it's negative. We're going to go ahead and give her a RhoGAM shot. The RhoGAM shot will prevent her from making these antibodies right here. Okay? We don't want her to make antibodies against fetal positive blood, because what will happen on the next pregnancy, so if she has these antibodies, they will cross the placenta and lyse all of these baby's red blood cells, because she has antibodies against a positive cell. So you guys, our whole idea here is to prevent this antibody formation. So all Rh negative moms, which is just a small percentage, some people say it's less than 20%, and some says less than 13%. But all Rh negative moms should get a RhoGAM shot when she has a miscarriage, because even if it's really little and that baby's blood was positive, it could have gotten into her system and she can make antibodies. So a miscarriage, any vaginal bleeding, any traumas, like she had a fall or a car accident, of course this fetal blood could get into her system. And amniocentesis or any other type, any other incident, oh sorry, I don't know why that says that, any other incident where fetal blood could get into the maternal system. And again, RhoGAM, all it does is it prevents mom. It's actually, it's a blood product, and it's from mothers who were positive in the past, and they made these antibodies. When we give this to moms, their body recognizes it and says, oh, we don't need to make antibodies. And so it's like kind of like a cloaking device. So remember, we are going to give mom RhoGAM at 28 weeks to protect her from making these. And then of course, when the baby comes out, this is all baby blood in here. Remember, mom's blood and baby's blood should not mix. And so when the baby comes out and there's a placenta here, and this placental blood is coming out when it's being delivered, that placental blood can get into little tears in mom's perineum and her C-section incision, wherever, and she can make antibodies. So we always give them, Rh negative moms, if the baby is positive, then we give them a RhoGAM after delivery. If the baby is negative, if we have an Rh negative mom, we have an Rh negative baby, we don't need to worry about RhoGAM after delivery, because you can't make antibodies to something that you already have. Okay, thank you.